We are going to review what tracks are in Tevera and how to sync them. So from your home screen, navigate to the Timesheets panel and click on Enter Time. From there, I want you to look to the left under Pre-Select Time Entry Values, where you should see Track highlighted here in blue. So you can think of your timesheets as a big folder and the tracks as the individual files within it. So you'll notice that I have two tracks active right now, LMFT California and MACOP trainee hours. Please make sure that you're always using trainee hours while you're in the program. This is what's going to allow us to give you credit for everything you've earned and also make sure that you are meeting your graduation requirements. You can also check that yourself on the side. You click this little arrow, go down to the very bottom button, which is your track progress bar, and then make sure you select the right track. So once I select MACLP trainee hours, you can see just how close or far away in this case I am from graduation. Now, let's say I want to switch my track. Great. You'll notice that I have 9 hours here. If I switch over to the LMFT, I also have 9 hours here. That's a great sign. That shows my tracks are synced. Now, let's say I pull out this progress bar again and I choose the other track. I'll see that my ratios have changed even though my number of hours is the same. That is because these requirements are now all updated to what they would be for an associate pursuing licensure instead of a trainee. So you will only use this track after you graduate. So because my hours are the same, I know my track is synced, but you want to double check just in case. You can do that by going up to the More Actions button on the top right and clicking on Manage Tracks. So from there, you'll see that the two I have active, which is LMFT California on the top and MACOP trainee on the bottom, they both started on 7/26/22, which is great. If your dates do not match, please make sure you change them right away. And I would advise changing them to the very first day that you started at practicum. This way you know that you're not accidentally not tracking any hours or losing out on any that you could have. So once those are synced, you should be good to go. From then, if your tracks are synced and you notice a discrepancy in your hours between one track and another, that means that there is a timesheet error somewhere. One thing you want to keep in mind is that these tracks are synced together, but they are only synced one way. So let me show you an example. For Monday, January 6th, I'm going to put 3 hours of individual therapy. If I transition to my LMFT track, I'll see that those 3 hours also show up there. Now, from the LMFT track, which again is the wrong track, I'm going to add 2 hours of individual on Tuesday. Great, so now my total for the week is 14, or not total, total for hours total is 14. Now I'm going to go back to the trainee hours track, and I'm going to see that my total hours is 12. That's not good. So that's showing me that that 2 did not pop up. I put it in the wrong place. So what I would need to do to fix that is click on it, click that delete button, confirm. Then I would go back to the trainee hours track, add that 2 hours there, and I'll go back and see that it's now synced on the other track as well.